What's up guys, and welcome back once again to Did Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing something special that I've wanted to do for a while. I wanted to build a sort of console killer for a long time now, and I've finally got around to it. It's only taken me a few years. So I've decided to get around to it and basically do a video to show you guys what I'm doing. So yeah, we're gonna build a console killer. I'll talk about the specs in just a second. And then we're going to pop it all into this case here. This is the Silverstone Raven ZV03, I think it's called. And I still personally think this is one of the best looking ITX cases out there, especially for this kind of build. It's not the smallest ITX case, but it does pack a punch for the size of it. We can fit some decent hardware in here. So we're going to get built in here. So we'll do a quick sort of build time lapse. It won't be very long. And then obviously we'll get into doing the testing and seeing how well it performs. In terms of specs, like I say, that's the case. I've got everything already built because it's already come out of an ITX system pretty much. So the motherboard I'm using is the A520i AC from Gigabyte. Obviously not the highest end of boards, but it's plenty enough to do what we want to do with this. It's a 5600G AMD Ryzen CPU. Again, not the highest sort of specification CPU, but it should again do enough for this, as I'm going to be running in sort of high resolutions, 1440p up to ultra wide on mine. I want to do 4K. I don't have a 4K panel, so we're going to be doing ultra wide, 5120 by 1440, which is almost 4K, so we can get sort of ideas how well it performs when compared to like an Xbox Series X and a PS5, that kind of thing. Other than that, in terms of the cooler, we're using the Thermalright can't remember what it's called, X67 I believe, something like that, and I'll put that up on the screen for you to see, or in the description below. Reason I'm using this is pretty much because it's already installed, and it is a great cooler anyway, and it's got RGB, not that you'll see it in this case. For storage, we've got the 980 from Samsung, 1TB, so it should be plenty, and that's about all I really need to tell you. RAM, I'll be using Crucial Ballistix. I've not got it here at the moment, but I'll be using Crucial Ballistix 3200, just basic black RAM. I'll be using 2x8 for a total of 16 gig, which again should be plenty for this. And then for PSU, we're using the EVGA 850G3. It's a really old PSU now. I've had this for over 7 years, but it's one of the ones that will fit nicely in this case because of the size of it. So this is going to be going in here, and obviously it's not too overpowered. I have got 1000-watt CPU PSUs, but currently being used in systems as well, so I can't really use those at the moment. So this will be going in, and like I say, in terms of size, it will fit nicely. So let's get on with the build, guys, and then we'll have a look at sort of how it performs. Right, so there we have my console killer build, as you can see in this beautiful case. Obviously I've shown you the sort of gaming footage, how it performs, and obviously I've shown you a little bit of B-roll so you can see what it looks like once it's finished, and hopefully you'll agree with me that it looks absolutely amazing. One thing I didn't mention in the start is what GPU I was using, so I apologise for that. I'm using the RTX 3080 10GB fans edition, which fits in this case lovely. However, as you might have seen from the video, I had to cram the cables right in because I'm using an ATX power supply. It would be a lot easier using a SFX power supply in this, just for the amount of room that's in there. So it is a bit of a cram in there, but I've managed to get the side panel on, and it looks all good. As you've probably noticed, the colour of this case is not one, or you might not have noticed, is not one that you can buy. I've actually spray painted this with a gunmetal grey, just because I wanted it to look a little bit different, and hopefully you agree with me, it looks good. It's not the best paint job in the world. There's a few imperfections which you probably would have seen on the B-roll, but personally I think it looks absolutely awesome, and I really love this colour, and I'm really happy with the way it looks. So yeah, in terms of performance, it's definitely on par with your consoles of today. Obviously it is more expensive. In terms of price, I'll put that up on the screen now because I've not worked that out as I'm speaking, but I'll put that up on the screen during edit so you can see how much it's cost for the different items. So again, the A520i AC motherboard, the 5600G CPU from AMD, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 Crucial Ballistix at 3200, and cooler is the Thermalright AX67. Power supply is the EVGA 850G3, and obviously the 3080 10GB Founders Edition. So in terms of price, obviously it's more expensive than a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, but it is a PC, so it does more than just gaming, and would be a great PC for or multitasking and everything else as well. So that's it guys, really. I just wanted to do this build and show you what it looks like and show you how well it performs and what you can build for this sort of price, and what you can build today for a sort of console killer. Obviously you can get more powerful systems if you want to spend more money, but obviously then you're spending a lot more money. This case, like I say, the 3080 10GB fan edition fits in it nicely. It isn't going to fit 4090s or things like that, or your 7900 XTXs, really. They're too big. But it is going to fit some high-end cards. You know, you probably get 3080 Ti's in there, you might get 3090 in there, although they're quite big. Depends on the card, really. So if you're looking for a case, then definitely recommend this one for a sort of console killer build. If you're obviously just look at the specifications for the size of graphics cards you can get in it, and obviously go from there. But this is still one of the best cases out there for RTX, sort of this size sort of builds, I believe anyway. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Airflow is fantastic. There's literally an open vent right on the side straight into your CPU, open vent on this side straight into your GPU as well. Probably could get a few fans in there as well. I might do that, I'm not sure, but I don't really want to take it apart again, because of how hard it was to get all the cables and everything in. One thing I'd suggest, like I say, SFX power supply and maybe shorter cables. So if you're specking this up, if you've got the extra cash to spend, then spend some more money on sort of shorter cables. Get some modular cables, custom modular cables that are shorter, so you've not got as much cable length to deal with. So that's it guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're interested in doing this kind of thing, hopefully this gives you sort of an idea of what you can do. So thanks for watching. If you did like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It costs you nothing to subscribe and it helps me out massively. Just a quick note on that: when I get to 2,000 subscribers, which isn't far away, I'm hoping, then I am going to be doing a giveaway. So if you're interested in that, then obviously get subscribed. That's all I'm going to ask, is that you subscribe to the channel, and I'll be doing a giveaway very soon, hopefully. So stick with me guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.